Hello, welcome to my channel. Today isn't going to be a makeup video, as you can probably tell by the title. So today I'm going to do my makeup collection and show my storage, how I organise it all. And I've always put off doing this video because I've always thought, oh, I might buy something else, what I could add into the makeup collection. But I've got nothing what I'm going to buy in the near future because I don't have a job at the moment, so I thought it's probably best to do it now. And also I'm always going to be adding to my makeup collection because it's like one of my passions, so I thought I may as well just do it now because otherwise I'll never do it. This is my desk. It's very dirty. This is where I do my makeup most of the time, like in the morning and stuff. I got this desk from IKEA. Most of my stuff is from IKEA. Keep my brushes at the moment. Oh my god. I keep my brushes in these little buckets. They're like actually plant pots. They're from IKEA. Shit, I should say where everything's from. They're from IKEA, and they're meant to hang up on the wall, but I actually stood on the thing that you hang them up on and I broke it. When I get a new one or fix it, I'm gonna hang them up there. They are very dirty, as you can see. So I've got a few Real Techniques, a few Morphe face brushes. I don't necessarily recommend the Morphe face brushes, I more recommend the Morphe eye brushes. That's a Real Techniques one Erin got me for Christmas. Real Techniques. I've got mainly Zoeva and Morphe for my face brushes, and then in here I keep all my eye brushes. So I 100% recommend the Morphe eye brushes over the face brushes if you're going to get any brushes from Morphe. But overall, my favourite eye brushes are Zoeva. Most of these brushes are Zoeva, apart from I've got a couple MACs here, and this is MAC. I've got a few more, actually saying that, I've got a few Morphe, like my transition brushes Morphe. And I also have a few paint brushes. These are from Hobbycraft and they're like £2 each and they're really good for detailed work. I keep all my beauty blenders in here. This is this little like mirror and drawer set I got actually from my boyfriend. Someone in his family was getting rid of it, so he gave it to me. So in the middle drawer I keep all my beauty blenders and Real Technique sponges. In here I keep them out, and in here I keep all my ear stretching stuff. And I actually need to go back in. Who invented these nails? I can't pick anything up. I actually need to re-stretch this ear because it fell out when I was getting changed in the changing room. I'm gonna go over here. I keep my little cotton buds in here. This was like something I got for Christmas like years ago, and it had loads of little tea lights in it. So I keep all my cotton pads in there for my skincare. And then in here is my setting sprays and facial sprays. I have two Mario Badescu ones. I have two Milani ones. I have the Make It Last and the Make It Dewy, but I actually don't know where the Make It Dewy one's gone. And then a Fix Plus, Pixie, NYX, and a couple at the back. Coming over here, I got this little acrylic organizer from Primark, and it has all my MAC lipsticks in it, so I'll just set a couple. So I've got Peach Stock, Patisserie, Rebel, what is the first one I ever got, Twig, Persistence, and I bet you that's Myth. Yeah, and then I got Myth. And then I've also got, it's called Lady Be Good, the liquid lipstick in Lady Be Good. And then over here, this was just a candle holder. I hold all my tools in it. So for example, like pencil like a sharpener, lash curler, scissors, tweezers, and then my brush for face masks, and then eyelash glue and eyebrow dyeing stuff. And then you come over here, this is all my eyelashes. This little box is from Primark. So these are my favourite lashes. They're the Isla Gimme Gimme, and they have Isla I Heart This, the Luxe Isla collection, Amber Rose lashes, loads, Certify, and then quite a few Primark lashes, because the Primark ones are only £5 and I think that's pretty good. And then over here is where I keep all my eyebrow stuff. So this little pot is also from Primark, and it's like a little Bambi thing. I got that for Christmas because I really need something to store my eyebrow stuff in. So I've got, it's all Anastasia and Benefit. So I've got dark brown and medium brown Anastasia, dip brow, pomade, and the Brow Wiz. And then the Browsings, the Ka-Brow, Gimme Brow, and the Goof Proof, and then the pencil, and then the Spoolie brush it comes with, and ABH Brow Gel, the tinted one, and the L'Oreal Artist Plumper Brow Gel, and they also have tweezers and a few eyebrow brushes in there as well. That's everything I keep on my desk. Oh, actually, I want to show you one thing. Well, it's not makeup, but I just have to show it. This doesn't live on my desk, and it's nothing to do with makeup, but I just had to show it because I love it a lot. So this is a little like trinket box I bought the other day, and it's from Sassy and Bell. I don't know, Sass and Bell. But look how beautiful it is. I just really fucking love this. Glass and stone, and it's really heavy. It was only £10, so I just keep all my clips in here, and I got most of these for Christmas, and then the ones like that from Claire's. Yeah, I thought I will show that because I think it is a nice little pot for my clips. Just before I start on my camera, I don't know if I'm gonna keep filming on the camera because it's actually a lot better lighting on my phone. I'm just gonna show you where I keep all my makeup. So my awesome setup's in the way. Basically, this is where I keep all my makeup. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 9 Alex drawers, and then I keep it in this little corner. Don't look over there. I'm sorting out my wardrobe, right? My record player, my records, and my shelving. Well, I'll just show you that when it gets to that video I'll show you that when it's my bedroom tour video. This is the top of my Alex drawers, and before I get into it, you may notice that I have different nails. I'm not filming this on the same day because I did film the whole video, and then I realised everything I was showing was out of shot. So I'm refilming it, the parts what weren't in shot. So this is the top, and obviously you can see I keep my perfumes here. Sometimes I mix up by putting a candle here, or well, I basically either put my candle or perfumes here. So I'll just go through these quickly. So I have Alien, the Alien Eau de Toilette thing, 2 Zara's, Eternity, Zoella, Hollister, and a Body Shop one. These are my 2 Colour Effects Custom Enhancer drops. One is in Moonlight, and then one is in Celestial. So I use Moonlight more for the summer and Celestial more for the winter. And then back here I have 2 letter holders, what I bought from Paper Chase. They were like £9 each. So in this one I hold face palettes, and then in that one I hold like my favourite palettes. The first letter opener, I have 2 ABH glow kits. So first one I have is Sun Dipped, and I'll just show you inside. This is Sun Dipped. I got this like almost 2 years ago, I'd say, so it's keeping me going strong, and I often use this in the summer. And then next is Moonchild, so I'll just show you inside Moonchild quick. So that is the inside of Moonchild. I think most people have seen it. It's the one with the different colours, so you've got blues, purples, pinks, greens, silver, all that jazz. And then I've got the Sleek Cream Contour Kit, what is the light one. Then I have a NYX face palette, and this has a highlighter, 2 blushes, and a bronzer like slash contour. And then finally for my face palettes, I have the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette, and it has a highlighter, a like skin coloured powder and a contour powder. And if you watch any of my videos, you know that this is my hands down favourite powder to contour with ever. Over towards the back, I'm not going to move any of this, I have my favourite palettes. So this changes quite a lot depending on what I'm using most at the moment. So at the very back is my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. Bloody hell, can't I even open it? Hold on. This palette, this is the large version. This is probably my favourite palette of all time. Like, let me do some swatches. And I'll do this one. So I don't know if you can see, but they are literally insane. They have an insane amount of pigment. I'm trying to swatch the best I can with these nails. There's some swatches from that palette. Yeah, it's just an amazing palette for really colourful looks. Next, have my Morphe 35B. Looks like this, and it's just my colourful palette. I always go to this if I'm doing a colourful look. It looks a bit battered because it is. And I just think if you want to have a coloured palette, definitely go for this because it's got all the colours you need, I think. Well, and then finally is my Juvia's Place Nubian palette. What is just your basic neutrals and browns really. So I'll always take this with me like in the summer, because in the summer I do quite natural looks when it's really hot, so I'll usually use this. Right, let's go on to the first drawer. I'm just going to move the camera angle. So onto the first drawer. I like lay out my drawers on the steps where I do my makeup. So as you can see, this is like my face drawer. So I have my primers, foundations, concealers and powders. So at the back here I have my primers, and this was a box. It was actually a Smashbox like gift set, what the products came in, and I just painted it white and then I put my products in there. So for primers I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, the MAC Strobe Cream, and this is the original colour. The Smashbox Photo Finish, just like the silicone primer. A Lottie London Instant Pore Eraser Stick, and then my Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and then an ELF Primer Mist, and then also at the back I have some samples and the Nivea Post Shave Balm, but that's quite old, but I'll keep that in there just in case I want to use it again. Okay, so on to foundations. So this organiser is from IKEA and it's from the bathroom section. As you can see, I'm a bit of a... I'm not a bit of a... I am definitely a hoarder with makeup. So obviously I have got quite a lot, but this has been hoarded for like quite a while. I just don't chuck things out, especially because it's all different shades. And because I'm starting to do clients, I never know what shades they'll want, so that's why I have so many. I have my Rimmel Lasting Finish, what is the fuck is this called? Rimmel, the Lasting Finish foundation by Rimmel. 2 LA Girls, 1 in fair and 1 in porcelain, even though the fair is lighter than porcelain. A Milani Conceal and Perfect Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. 2 Makeup Forever sticks, 1 in 115 and 1 in 117. And 117 is definitely better for my skin tone because 115 has a pink undertone and then 117 has a yellow undertone. I then have Fenty Beauty. I actually can't use a lot because the shade I wanted was out of stock, and I asked for it for Christmas, so I just asked for the shade lighter, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit for when I'm that pale. I have 2 NARS Sheer Glows, one in Deauville and one in Mont Blanc, and then I have L'Oreal True Match, and then the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, and then I have Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I have this because it's in a darker shade, so if I'm like darker or I've got a tan, I'll use this to mix in with my normal foundation. Okay, so on to concealers. So it looks like I have a lot of concealers, and that's because I do, but it's also because I always buy backups. So I have, like, for example, like Maybelline Fit Me. I have 3 Maybelline Fit Me's because they're all backups. So let me get them out in groups. So I have 3 LA Girls, one in white, one in porcelain, and then the peach one for like colour correcting. So I used to use this when I used to block out my eyebrows. And then I have 3 Maybelline Fit Me's, one in 5, because I used to use 15, which is this one, but I've just discovered 5, so I use that, and then I also have 10. 2 Collection Lasting Perfections, one in fair and one in lemon, and I love using the lemon because it's really pale, but it's quite obviously yellow, so I'll usually mix in another concealer with that. And then 2 Instant Anti-Ages because this one's running out, so I have 2 lights, and I also use the neutralizer. And then MDK Naked Skin and Bourjois Radiance Reveal, which I love because it adds a really nice dewy like finish to your under eyes. And then I have 3 pot concealers. So I have the Kiko one, what I use to, it's a bit like grubby, I use to conceal my spots. And then I have a NYX one, the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, what Charlie gave me, and I haven't used that yet, but I'm planning to. And then I have MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, what I don't use because I don't know if you can see, but it's so dry, and it's been like that ever since I bought it, so I don't know if this is just a dud, but like I said, I'm a hoarder, so I don't chuck it out, and it might be good on clients with oilier skin. And then these 2 I regret buying because they're fucking shit. Well, they're not very good in swatches, but to be fair, I haven't actually used them on my face yet, so I need to actually give them a try. But I bought these for clients, and they're the MUA Pro Base Cover and Conceal Kit. And I bought the light one and the medium one. Is this medium? I bought porcelain and shell. But the reason why I'm a bit cautious, about these is because they're so greasy. Like, I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to show it the best of my ability, but it's just so like bloody greasy. But I need to try it on myself first, and I'm going to try it on my friends and see if I'll be able to use them for clients. If not, I'm going to chuck them out. Finally, for my top drawer, I have all my powders. So I have pressed powders and loose powders. So at the front here, I have all my loose powders. So I have the Collection Sheer Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Barely There. It's very yellow, well, not yellow, like beige. So I don't often use this, but I'm going to keep it for clients and like SFX and Halloween makeup. And then I have my Maybelline Master Fix, the mattifying, blurring and smoothing and setting powder. This has what's the ingredients? What's it called? Silica. No, talc. This has talc in it as like the main ingredient, and silica and dimethicone. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, talc and dimethicone are one of the two main things for flashback. So I use this like in the day when I know I'm not going to use flash photography. And then this is the Rimmel pot, but I actually use this for my RCMA no colour powder because obviously everyone knows that the packaging's awful. So this is just an easier way to store it. And then I have my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, Milani Prep Set and Glow, Elf finishing powder, Maybelline Super Stay powder, and I like the Elf one and Super Stay because it adds a lot of coverage. NYX HD finishing powder in Banana, what I really like to set under my under eyes when they're looking dull, and also to carve out my contour. And then my Hourglass ambient lighting powder, and this is in luminous light, and it just adds a really nice subtle glow to your skin if you're looking a bit like dry. And then in the side I have my RCMA, so when I run out in the pot I can just top it up. And then I also have RCMA translucent powder. Well, at the moment I'm loving to set my face, so I'll get a damp beauty blender and then just like pack it into my face, and it adds a lot of coverage as well. So that is all my face drawer. So on to the next drawer. The second drawer down is all my face powders. So my blushes, bronzer and highlight. So to start over here, this is my blush section. So I have the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. Oh my god, I just love the smell of all the Sweet Peach range, so I actually have the whole collection. Like, I don't have all of the lip glosses, but I have 2 of them. Here is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow Kit, and everyone like disses this, but I don't understand why. But everyone says that it's really like not pigmented, but it is so pigmented. Also, I love this for travelling. So then over here is my blushes. So I have 2 NYX blushes. I have one in Hamptons and one in Coraline. These are very, very pigmented, so if you want a pigmented blush I would go for the NYX ones. And then I have a really old number 7 one, but how can blush like go out of date, to be honest. Then I have 2 sleek blushes, one in Flushed and one in Rose Gold. So that's Flushed. So I either use a tiny amount of this or I prefer it on like darker skin, so I'll use this for clients. And then this is Rose Gold, I think it's a dupe for NARS Orgasm, because it's like a pinky peach with a like gold sheen as an undertone. And then a cult classic, I have Milani's Baked blush in Luminoso, what again has a very like luminous undertone and is quite peachy. And then I have Tanya Burr Cosmetics. This is actually an illuminating powder. This is in Peonies Please, but I keep it in my blush area for like a blush topper, because when like especially in winter I want to look really flushed, I'll use this over the top of my blush. Then I have the Balm Beach, what I used to love. I don't use that as much anymore, but it's like a very neutral blush. And then a Revlon Rose Glow Shimmer Brick palette. I don't use that, but again I need to keep it for clients. And the last blush I have is Elf St. Lucia. I also have the Elf, what's it called, Fiji. So they both have a contour and blush powder in them. So I depotted them and put the blushes together and the contour or bronzer colours together. Then I have my bronzers. So at the back I have my Bourjois bronzer in 51. What's actually my favourite bronzer. It has been for like a few months now, and it's high street price, so it's really good. This is the e.l.f. Fiji. So again, I depotted them and put the contour bronzer shades together. Sleek face contour kit in light. What I don't use often, but I used to use it a lot. And then I have the two Hulas, so the Hula bronzer, the original, and then the Hula light. So I'll just show a comparison. So that's them side by side. Down here I have my cream contour products. So I have two Maybelline, what are they called? Cream contour sticks, one in light and then one in medium. And they also have a highlighting side on the other side, but I really like to carve it out once I've used these. I have the Barry M Flawless Chisel Cheek Contour Creams. These come in a set, so it's obviously the contour and the highlight. On to highlight. Obviously, I have a lot of highlights compared to everything else. And there's some at the back, oh my god, I actually can't get it out, what wouldn't fit in the front. So I have the Jeffree and Manny collab Skin Frost in Eclipse. This is probably, I don't know if you can see, but that is probably my favourite highlight. It doesn't swatch well. It's always been like that ever since I got it, but with a brush it works so much better. And then let me just move these. At the back I also have 3 sleek highlighting palettes. So I have the cult classic, like the cult favourite, it's just called Solstice. This one is Precious Metals. And then this is Cleopatra's Kiss. And these are really good, especially for clients, because they can be used on all skin tones. But I feel like the Cleopatra's Kiss is for probably medium. Precious Metals I feel like it's medium / dark. And then I feel like Solstice is pale. So they're really good for clients. So they just live in the back, so they don't fit. Starting from the back, I have the Revolution Ghost Lights Vivid Baked Highlight, and this is in, I think it's just in Vivid in Ghost Lights. This was from the Halloween collection, and I don't know if it's going to show up. Yeah, I don't know if it will show up on the camera, but it's like a white highlight with a like pink undertone. It reminds me a lot of the one in the Moonchild palette. And then I have the Mary Luminizer MUA Shimmering Highlight Powder in Radiant Cashmere. What is so blinding for the price. That was like £3. And then I have Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector, Milani the Milani Afterglow in Strobe Light, ABH So Hollywood, where, as you can see, if I can open it, I've used it a lot, and I only recently got this. I got this like maybe 4 months ago, and I love it. And then I have the Too Faced Love Light highlighter in Blinded by the Light, and everyone says that this isn't intense. But this is probably the most intense highlight I own, apart from So Hollywood. Yeah, apart from So Hollywood, this is probably the most intense highlight I own. It's like a white with a pinky champagne undertone. And I love this in winter. And then I have my Cover Effects in Moonlight. 2 e.l.f.'s, one in Moonstone and one in Blush Gem. Oh no, this is called Moonlight Pearl. So one in Moonlight Pearl and one in Blush Gem. And then I have Laura Geller's Gilded Honey, what everyone knows about. And then the last highlight I have is a Revolution Rainbow highlight. And the Revolution highlights are very intense, like, and they're very cheap. Let me swatch it. See, can you see that? Can you see that? That is just crazy for like £3. I don't know if you can see it on my hand, but it's bloody fantastic. And then, so down here, like my bronzers, I have my cream products. So I have a Primark strobing highlighter in the shade Pearl, and I bought this so I can use it in the summer to like put over my shoulders and stuff. And then I have a sleek Bare Kiss illuminator in Monaco, what I used to use like religiously. And then a Soap and Glory Glow Out cheek stick in Ice Shimmer. And then finally a Smashbox cheek stick in LA Lights. That is that gel. Oh, and this organiser, I actually get a lot of questions about this whenever I show my like makeup collection on Instagram. This organiser is from Wilko's or Wilkinson's, whatever you want to call it. And it's like a cutlery divider, and it was like £3, £3.50, so, and it fits perfectly in the Alex drawers, so I'd recommend getting that if you are looking for something to store your makeup in for Alex drawers. Third drawer is my lip drawer, so I have my liquid lipsticks, stick lipsticks, lip glosses, and then pencils. So to start with liquid lipsticks, I have 4 Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, and if you saw my favourite 2017, you would know that these are my favourite formula of liquid lipsticks. So I have Ludwig, Sanctuary, Noble, and Bow and Arrow. So I have like a few nudes of them. And then I have 2 Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, the Manny and Jeffree collab, and then one in Mannequin. 2 L'Oreal lip paints, one in Off-White and one in Dead Lips. I kind of hate the smell and the taste of these, but I love the colour and the formula, so I keep them. And then a Too Faced Melted Matte, a Lime Crime Velveteen in Cindy. I do have the Fetish one, but I don't know where it's gone, but that's my festival lipstick. So if I can't find it by August, I'm going to buy another one. And then I do actually have 3 Kylie liquid lipsticks, but I don't know where the other one is. So I have Exposed, what I can't find. And then I have Pumpkin, Rain, and Merry. 3 Colourpop lippies in Ziggy, Aquarius, and Goldie. Loads of NYX liquid suedes, because these are my favourite formula from NYX. So what do I have? I have Soft Spoken, Sandstorm, Alien, Cherry Skies, Cherry Skies, Vintage, Foiled Again, and Orange County. And then the rest are 2 NYX lip lingeries, what I do not like. Oh no, I have 3 actually. 2 Sleeks, Matte Me's, a Revlon stick, and then a Colourpop satin liquid lipstick. So they're all my liquid lipsticks. Onto the second compartment. This again, like the top drawer, this was from IKEA in the bathroom range. Actually, I don't know if I said that. If I didn't say that, this little organiser is from IKEA, from the bathroom section, and I have 2 of them. So in here I mainly have NYX. I have a few others, like I have Kiko, and this is actually a holographic lip balm. I got this for Christmas. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but it looks like that, and it's really hydrating, so I use that in the day a lot. I have a Jeffree Star Lip Ammo in Celebrity Skin, the L'Oreal Balmain Paris lipstick in Urban Safari, and I saw Hannah Renee wearing this, so that's why I got it, because I loved it on her. And then a Barry M lipstick in black, just for like Halloween stuff. Urban Decay, a Comfort Matte in Uptight, what is a really nice formula. Three Topshop lipsticks. I have Broadroom, Pillow Talk and Brighton Rock. And Brighton Rock was actually like the first ever lipstick I ever bought, like when I was like 13, so that's why I keep it. I don't use it, but I just keep it. And then I have a Smashbox lipstick, what I got in a set, and this is in Get Fired, so it's like an orange toned red. And then the rest are NYX. This is something my mum got me from like holiday. The rest are NYX, so I have NYX, how many butter lipsticks? I have 2 butter lipsticks, and then I have 2 matte lipsticks, and then 5 soft matte lip creams. I think everyone knows what these are. And I don't have 5 because I have 2 the same. I have 2 Londons because they are my favourite. Okay, so I'm actually going to put this here. No, I'm not. Onto lip glosses. I have one Kylie gloss in Literally, 3 NYX butter glosses, and then a NYX Intense Butter Gloss. And then a NYX clear gloss, what I use for glossy eyelids. A sleek Gloss Me. L'Oreal Dazzle lip gloss in Disco Ball. And I haven't got the Skinny Dip by Jouer, but I feel like this is a dupe for that. And then, like I said, I'm obsessed with the Peach range by Too Faced. So I have 2 Too Faced Sweet Peach lip oils, and they are in Papa Don't Peach and Peach Slice. So finally I have my lip pencils, and I mainly have Kylie and NYX, because the Kylie ones came in the lip kits, and then NYX, I really like the formula. I also have MAC, Barry M and Sleek. Yeah, they're the only ones I have actually. So that's my lip drawer. Oh, and then at the back I have lip like balms and stuff. And these were like plastic containers I got from Tesco's and just painted white. 4th drawer down is most of my eye products. So I have all my mascaras in here. So I have Benefit Roller Lash, Kiko Extra Sculpt, Max Factor 2000 Calorie, Decay Troublemaker, 2 Soap and Glories, Thick and Fast, Benefit They're Real, and then just some I got for Christmas, like a MAC, and then Smashbox and a Natural Collection. And I used to use this as a brow gel because it's just a clear mascara, so I do sometimes use that. And then in here it's a bit empty. These are all my pencils and gels. So I have the Maybelline black gel pot. Oh, joking are we? Well, I often use this for smoky eyes and my waterline. And then I have like a NYX Nude, NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil, Colourpop Maybelline, and then 3 Decays. And then I also have a Topshop one, but I don't know where that's gone at the moment. And then here is all my like coloured liquid eyeliners. So they're all NYX and Decay. So I have the NYX white liner, 2 NYX Aqua Luxe Glam Liners in pink and nude. And then Urban Decay Razor Sharp Liner in Gold Rush. Yeah, Gold Rush. And then the rest are all the NYX Vivid Brights. And I eventually do want to collect all the range. I mean, they are good. Like, they do go quite crackly, but I really like them for, like, well, not sort of looks I'd wear out, more for photos. So I have, let me read you the names. I have Vivid Fire, Vivid Petal, Vivid Blossom, Vivid Halo, and Vivid Delight. And then down here I have all my black liquid liners. So, like, I have Natural Collection. I have 2 of these actually. These are so good for really fine, like, detailed work and lines. So, and they're like £1. I 100% recommend them. I have 2 Lottie London stamp liners. One actually broke. And then I have the Maybelline Master Precise and the L'Oreal Super Slim liner. And then down here I have, like, my liquid glitters. So I have 2 Steelers, one in Rose Gold Retro and one in Kitten Karma. I'm actually going to swatch these. So there's Kitten Karma. And then here is, no, that's Rose Gold Retro and that's Kitten Karma, if you can see. Not too sure if you can see. And then I have 2 of the Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liners, one in Midnight Cowboy and one in Glam Rock. And then I have this. Well, I have no fucking idea where I got this from. I should probably chuck it out. But I don't know. I just use it I just keep it just in case I'd ever need it. Like, if I need a backup of my heavy metal one. So that's all my, well, that's all those, like, liquid liners and basic eye products. I'm hoping you can see this. So the next drawer is, like, all my glitters, backups, masks and stuff like that. So in this compartment, this is like a drawer I just took out from another drawer set. Like, I had like an acrylic storage drawer set basically, and this is one of them from that. So in here I have single shadows. So I have a Makeup Geek one, 4 of the Kiko, what I think they're called, long lasting wet and dry shadows. So they look like that, what I use for shadows and highlights. And then 2 Kiko high pigments, one in 21, what's like a pinky red, like a fuchsia pink almost, and then one in 14, what's a glittery black. 4 Colourpop Super Shock shadows. Oh bollocks, my red light. Whoa, that was a close call. So I have 4 Colourpop Super Shocks, one in Lala, one in Bay, one in Porter, and one in So Quiche. And oh, this is a bit broken, but this is my favourite one. It's like a green with a pink shimmery undertone. I think that's stunning. And then I have some MAC pigments. I have Reflex Teal, Heritage Rouge, black, what's this, blue, brown and tan, and then 2 Certified Glitters, 2 Barry M Dazzle Dusts, and some Gypsy Shrine glitters, a NYX glitter, a Barry M Glitter Rush body glitter, and then I don't know if you can see, but all these are from Hobbycraft. So you get 4 in a pack and they're £4 each, so I just picked them up. Like, they're not going to be eye safe, but to be honest, like, what glitter is safe if you get it in your eyes? And there's so much glitter in there and they're £4, so I don't think you can go wrong really. And then I also have my NYX multitasking mixing medium, what I'm loving at the moment for like detailed work. So if I don't have the coloured liner, I'll use this with a like shadow. And then the NYX glitter primer. And then I have some masks back here, some backup, so like the MAC Strobe Cream backup. And then I have my brush cleaning stuff, so I have like this, what is like the spinny thing, what a lot of people show online. The Real Techniques like thing you put in your hand and scrub your brushes on. NYX On The Spot Makeup Brush Spray Cleaner, what I literally couldn't live without. This is like a godsend. And then under here I have the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb Tissue Masks. Coming into my palette drawer. Oh, that was my fucking arm. And again, this is where all my other palettes live, so the ones what aren't at the top. So this little thing was the same, this little container is the same one as what hold my eyelashes, so again it's from Primark. So I have a Revolution face kit what doesn't fit up in my little letter holder, and this is the Ultra Contour like powder palette. I have 2 sleek palettes, one in Vintage Romance and one in Ultra Matte's V1. Urban Decay Moon Dust, Makeup Geek times like Manny MUA collab, NYX Ultimate Brights Lime Crime Venus palette, and this was my actual like proper first palette, and this like has a lot of memories from when I first started makeup, and I used this for like a year. I used this for like a straight year, nothing else. Then like there's not even any dents in it, so you get a lot of product in there. And then the smaller palettes are my Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics and a NYX Quad. And then my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Quad, and this is in Plum. And then down the side are my 2 Too Faced palettes. So I have the Chocolate Bar and the Sweet Peach. And then back there are my Morphe 3502. Just open it to show you. So this is my 3502. Then I have the 35OS, so this is all the shimmer colours. And then back there is my Alice in Wonderland Urban Decay palette, and that was a limited edition. So that's that drawer. And then, I mean, I'm not really going to show this drawer. And this drawer's like a little bit of a mess. This is like all my SFX products, so I'm not going to go into detail, but I have like Copper Leaf and Gold Leaf, a Revolution palette, Smithy's makeup paints, liquid latex, whitener, fake blood, and just stuff like that. And then this is my makeup bag, so I have a Zoeva one for my clients, and then like a one just for me, and then the bottom is my hair stuff, so I'm not going to go into that. I'm actually not going to come into the shop because like I look grim and I'm in my pyjamas. But I hope you enjoyed my makeup collection video. If you want to know where anything else is from, if I forgot to mention it, just comment and I will reply to you. So cheers for watching.